Hi, my name is Anthony Scheier, and today we're going to talk about how to file a home insurance claim. I'm a public insurance adjuster. I'm a regional vice president with Metro Public Adjustment. We are the nation's largest public insurance adjusting firm. If you don't know what a public insurance adjuster is, shame on your insurance company for not telling you that we're your licensed representation when you have an insurance claim. The insurance company generally sends out their adjuster. Homeowners can have their own adjuster to hold the insurance company's feet to the fire, and that's what we do. So when it comes to filing a home insurance claim, it's important to know how claims work, really what is a claim, and then is the damage you have covered under your policy. And let's get into that. So the two options you have as a homeowner is to call the insurance company or hire a public insurance adjuster. Be advised that contractors are not claims adjusters. They're not allowed to help with the claims process. Most Some states allow contractors to also be public adjusters, but it's not recommended because it's a conflict of interest. It's actually a felony in some states, and if they're going to do that, certain procedures must be followed. And number one is public adjuster first. So calling your insurance company comes with some inherent dangers. The insurance company is going to send out their adjuster, and you don't know what you're owed or if you're covered. So they're going to dictate what you get, if anything. And there's nobody there to really negotiate on your behalf as a homeowner. Now you also have duties after loss that you have to comply with. There are conditions to coverage in a policy. There are exclusions to coverage in a policy. And once again, you got to watch out for the claim sharks. Generally, the insurance company's preferred vendors, they're working for the insurance company. The reason the insurance company sends them is generally because they save money. The "we'll do it for whatever the insurance company says" agreements are, you never want to sign a blank contract, and that's essentially a blank contract. And you never want to give a contractor all the insurance claim proceeds. It's not their money. And then don't sign away your rights in an assignment of benefit or assignment of contract. That now what happens, like it happened in Florida, is that these contractors will just turn around and sue the insurance company on your behalf, and you're left without a roof or whatever it is for years until there's a settlement. And it just, you can Google that. It's generally not a really good thing. It's just a way for them to circumvent the consumer protection laws, which is hire a public adjuster. So when you make a claim, you gotta make sure your duties after loss are completed, right? Stop the damage from getting worse. Make the claim within the policy language says a reasonable amount of time, and that reasonable amount of time means different things to different people. So there's it's why it's important to consult with a professional. You should tell the insurance company. It's one of your duties to tell them what they owe. And all too often, homeowners leave it up to the insurance company to let them know this is what we're willing to give you. You're supposed to cooperate with the insurance company investigation, and then if the insurance companies ask for it, do a proof of loss document. And that's kind of, hey, this is what I'm owed, and I'm swearing to it. And that can be a tricky thing sometimes. In I believe State Farm's latest policy. Is different than the language in most other insurance companies' policies, where they said, "Hey, if the insurance company requests it, you have 60 days to do a proof of loss." State Farm says you have 60 days to do a proof of loss, even if they don't request it, or your claim will be denied, not paid. And so as a homeowner, that 60 days goes really quick, and you didn't even know that it was a requirement of your policy. Once again, really good reason to use a licensed professional public adjuster. Now, you got to confirm the conditions to coverage are met. Like if it's hail, there's got to be so much hail in a square, so many dings, and you want to use a professional to investigate and to kind of prove to the insurance company what you're owed. You got to avoid exclusionary language, leaking, marring, cracking, scratching, gouging, flood, backup. Phrases like "every time it rains," "every time I flush the toilet." Saying the word "mold" generally does not help an insurance claim. It's incredibly um, it's incredibly, it's a contract, right? It's so technical. It's just amazing. So there's dozens of ways for you or an unlicensed person helping with your claim do something or say something inappropriate, and that's going to result into lower claim settlements or no claim settlements. Studies show that without proper representation, you get at best half of what you're owed. And we do settlement double checks all the time where the homeowner got paid nothing or got a check, and we're improving on that considerably. And a lot of times it's way more than double what they were paid. So use a public adjuster to handle your insurance claim. We're here to make sure homeowners um, do their duties after loss, the conditions coverage, the legal requirements, the timelines. We advise on the policy technicalities. We assist with the paperwork. We're there to negotiate a proper settlement. We know what you're owed. We do, at least our firm, we provide a lot of value added service where we don't just present what a contractor needs. So we go through and figure out what this homeowner is owed. But using a public adjuster is a less chance at a full or partial denial, and a negotiated settlement is always going to be a better settlement. And as I like to say, we're going to outperform our fee. Now, our firm, once again, more value added services. We want to meet with you before you have a claim. A lot of homeowners have coverage gaps in their policy that the roof's not covered for replacement anymore. There's water damage limitations, like unfair caps on the amount of money they're going to pay for things. And at the end of the day, you need to know who you need to talk to. Like, is this a claim? And it can be, you can never assume anything's covered, because at the end of the day, there's always arguments for and against coverage. But we, as public adjusters, will let you know and give you your options without it really costing you an arm and a leg. So if you need any insurance claim help, you can go to my website, insuranceclaimguy.com. Thanks.